Now, time for a change of pace. Where should we go?
To the liveliest place in town!
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have...
It's... What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick?
I...
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation.
So, what do we do now?
Why? It's not like I'm here.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either? Anyway, people seem to be behaving in a very orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
What is this stall selling? I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a... Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk?
It might sound odd, but it is in fact... You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience. For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked in, the focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is some...
Why do I feel like she's different than Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to... But there were more than I had use for. My milk... So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose.
A chance combination. Interesting.
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly.
Nice. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating...
It's a little bit like... porridge? Anyway,
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk...
Well, I won't lie to you.
Huh? So it's selling...
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination. Even though everyone who's tried it before, I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes.
Ah, I see. Well...
No, almighty Shogun, that's too much.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for. Oh, I would No. No need. There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House. She's always bragging to me about it, but it.
Sure! Let's go with... You can find everything and anything.
Shogun! Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management?
She just wants to browse here.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to,
Yes. Any recommendations?
the Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax.
In principle, you're absolutely right.
It'll be fine. If there's anything the show...
Well, okay, there are some winning entries. Don't take them too seriously.
Okay, let's go then. Huh. I know every individual word in these books' title. Take this one, for example. The good thing about being Is it true that hilly churls grow stronger from eating Sansetias?
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device. So it's... Also, I'm fairly certain that hilly churls can't write stories. So, does this...
Paimon's starting to understand. How about we...
All right, then. I believe myself. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's...
All right, leave it to us. This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against. What a strange person. Why would someone want to be Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character's... The suspense... Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved... Yeah! She has so much... The plot is really gripping. With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff... That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Goodness. Are people in Liyue really so complex these days? Even though the protagonist refuses to acknowledge his innate talents, where is he now? Does he have plans to visit Inazuma? If so, I will instruct one of the commissioners.
He's a fictional What about the antagonist, though?
The antagonists? You mean all the people who behaved foolishly? What can I say?
A doesn't seem interested in the supporting... So what do you think of Yai Publishing? Do you like the stories we pick?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was, in accordance with my wishes, The Shogun did her best to create an eternal. But the fact is that both the food and the store. I disagree with your point of view. That's what. But the truth is right here.
And that's exactly why we brought you. Sure, it's not the same as you.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening. This may be an everyday. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time and a photo.
Take a photo? Once again.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find it.